What is up, fellas? Just a this damn camera. What's up, fellas? Just a heads up. The Toolbox tour is finally finished. I worked on it for the past while now, but I put the most time into it tonight, all night. Spike had to go to the vet again today. We went to the vet, so he got new medication. So I had to stay home, and I figured, well, what better to do than go ahead and work on the Toolbox tour. So I did that, and it's finally done. Now I shot it all in high def, so it's it's gonna take a long time to render. I shot it all in 4K. And then it downscaled to 1080. But what else? So yeah. So as soon as it's done rendering, it'll be up. As far as Spike goes, what was it? Yesterday, I noticed he went to go eat. And he like tipping his head, and then he was walking sideways, and he just literally fell over. And I said, "Uh-oh." And I gave him antibiotics I had left in the fridge because I did some research, and it's usually an ear infection. They can die from it. So I gave him the antibiotics, and today he was much better, and he hasn't been eating at all. So he started eating again this morning, but I took him anyways. And he got a new antibiotic, and I had to watch him all day. But when I brought him to the vet, they have a hedgehog specialist, and they said he's by far the best behaved hedgehog they've ever seen. He doesn't ball up. He's very touchable, and you know what I mean? Because you got to understand, most hedgehogs, as soon as you touch them or go near them, they go right into defense mode, and they don't let you touch them. They don't let you do anything. But he gets handled 24/7. David can vouch for that. So can Rich. Like he's got his own room. He roams around. But anyways, tomorrow something really big is happening for the channel. I want to tell you guys so bad. A few people know, but it's the coolest thing ever. And I never thought I'd be doing this on the channel or for the channel, but it's gonna be really cool. And the funny thing is, you're not gonna see it on my channel. So maybe you guys can put two and two together and figure out what's going on. But yeah. Hedgehog specialist, dude. Telling you the truth. No bullshit. Hedgehog specialist. A lot of people have hedgehogs now. It's fucked up because like hedgehogs are becoming a fad now. And you see them all over Instagram and Facebook, and you know, they're a lot to maintain, you know, and I can't imagine, like, people probably just look at them as like a rodent, and they're not. There's so much more. So like if they get sick, they probably just let it get sick because their bills are ridiculously expensive. Like today alone, we went in there and waited, and we were in the we actually went into the doctor's room for probably about 6 minutes, and it was $120. So that just goes to show you there. That's just one bill. I spent thousands of dollars on him already. Why is this camera fucking retarded? Hold on, I gotta go by the door here. But anyways, guys, after editing, right? After editing, this Toolbox tour is over an hour and a half long. So it's long, guys, and it's very in-depth. Shows you every tool. And I didn't realize how many tools like we have. Well, he's got a lot of tools, and I've got just as many. So it's a big Toolbox tour. It's long. I don't know. When I took this photo, I think the thumbnail for this is like 0.3%, and I just took it. I have to go in and check. It was almost halfway done, and then the program froze, and I'm gonna predict that my editing software is gonna freeze and lock up 2 or 3 more times before it actually makes it through. So maybe it'll be up tonight. Maybe it'll be up to. It'll definitely be up tomorrow. But it's just so much going from 4K to drop it to 1080, upscaled 1080. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this is just Bill's box. Mine's coming in a couple weeks. And actually, Bill, we just did his tool. We filmed it last weekend or the weekend before, and we filled some everywhere. Brian, it's not the software; it's my computer. I'm using Premiere, After Effects, all that stuff, and it's the computer. It's not the software. Um. Yeah, it's just this video is taking a long time to make. It, I kind of rushed it, the final product, so it's not as good as I'd like to have been, but it's still good. It's very informative. I would have liked it to have been a little more cinematic and stuff, but this video really isn't like the place for all that. I got a lot of cool ideas for the future, but this video really wasn't for that. I mean, there's some cool little shots in there and stuff, but it's a good video. Bill did a very, very good job. All I did was shoot it, and he did everything else. And we have the second highest viewed Toolbox tour on all of YouTube. The second highest Toolbox tour. I think it's like at 215. Well, actually, I think it's almost at 250,000 views. And there's only one guy, one Toolbox tour ahead of us. And it's going to beat it out because the way it's climbing, the other guys is almost at a standstill. And ours is still growing. So it's probably a matter of a few months and we'll be the #1 Toolbox tour. Now Toolbox tours don't really hold as much weight because so many people are doing them. So you really have to have a thumbnail and title that separates yourself from the rest. So I'm still working on that because I really want this to get seen because of how much work I put into it. There's really no way to clickbait this. And honestly, if there was a way to clickbait this, I would. I'm not even kidding because I put that much time into it. And just because I wanted to get seen. But you really can't clickbait a Toolbox tour, you know? I mean, if you guys got any ideas on how I could do it, be sure to let me know. Baby's coming good, man. At times flying by. March. The baby's doing March. Appreciate you guys asking. The baby's doing March. What did he say? Hell, I can't even figure out how to get my videos to load Windows Movie Maker. Don't use Windows Movie Maker, dude. Don't use Windows Movie Maker. Your videos are going to come out like shit if you use Windows Movie Maker. You have so many better options. Yeah, you might pay a couple bucks, but I'll tell you what, when I first started making videos, that's all the complaints I got between using my cell phone. Now you can use a cell phone and get away with it because they're so good. But 2 years ago, you couldn't get away with a cell phone. Just the quality wasn't there compared to a DSLR. And now my cell phone shoots better footage than my camera itself. But I just don't get the cinematic look with the cell phone. I can, but I have to do a lot of color correcting and stuff. If you have an iPhone 7 or higher, you could shoot with your iPhone for sure. And then as far as like Samsung goes, if you have an 8 or newer, you can definitely get away with your cell phone. Yeah. So, I used my Note 3 for my starting videos. And it wasn't horrible, but people still found a way to complain. What else was I gonna say? I'm so excited for tomorrow. Actually, it won't end up being till Monday, but you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, Brian, haters are gonna hate. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. I'm not worried about. I love it. I love haters because you know what? In order for a hater to hate Brian, they got to watch the video, and watching the video turns into revenue. So haters can hate all they want. I love getting into arguments with haters because they have to come back to the video and respond every time. You know what I mean? So it's just another view. Yep, they sure are. Um, so I have this opportunity to do something pretty big. It costs a little bit of money, but I'm involving a few people in the community just because I'd like to help them out. And, you know, anytime I've needed anything, they were there for me. So I'm going to include them into this. You know, I was fortunate enough to get this, and so I would like to include them in it. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I can't tell you guys what it is, and it's not even gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on everybody's channel, everybody's channel. But it's gonna be pretty cool. So you guys could probably figure it out from that, but what else is in the works? I will be getting a new computer soon. Lighting's first, and then a gimbal. I think I'm getting a gimbal for Christmas. So that has me really stoked because when you have a gimbal, you get the best shots in the world. Like that's just gonna put production through the roof, like production value through the roof. I've been wanting a gimbal so bad. They're just so expensive. Very expensive. Um, what else? I had a few things. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like we did the Toolbox tour, right? And then Bill must have bought another $1,000 in tools since the Toolbox tour. Since we I love you too, Gordon. No homo. But yeah, he spent like another 1,000. The cool thing about this Toolbox tour is there's a tool in it that I don't know that anyone has ever showed except for the inventor of the tool. And it's the oh, what the hell is it called? The Texas Twister? Is it the Texas Twister or what the fuck is it called? The tech Oh, I think it's the Texas Twister or the Twister or something. It's a tool for the air hammer, and it turns the air hammer into a puller, and it does all sorts of cool stuff. So what it is, it's like this giant hook. You put the end of it into the air hammer, and then it comes around the top of the air hammer or the side of the air hammer, and then Texas Twister. I thought so. And Weasel, I can assure you that's not Max. They took it. But yeah, it basically the air hammer works in reverse. And it's such a neat concept. You just have to have a good air hammer to operate this tool. So if you have like an IR or snappy, preferably an IR, and you could get the you can get the big boy IR for under $200. And those things are no joke. I wouldn't even get a snap-on air hammer. I really wouldn't. With the IR being half the price and a much better tool, absolutely the IR. Where's Ken the Long Guy? Did he show up yet? Where's my comments at? I thought I saw him earlier. Maybe I didn't. What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, so my Toolbox tour. Oh, there you are. Ken, I sent you a text message. I don't know if you got it or not. What a nightmare that was. I was like a poodle shitting peach seeds. That would have sucked. That would have sucked bad. But as far as my toolbox tour goes, we're working on shooting that. I think we're gonna shoot that next weekend. I want to do it quick as possible, but I've got a lot of tools. You know, just as many as Bill does, and somehow I managed to fit them all into a giant Husky box. But it's just as many. That thing is slammed to the brim now. I've literally my service cart now has the bottom is completely stacked up with tools inside of it. So that's full. All the all the drawers are slammed full. Yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, see, I'm gonna get a couple more add-ons. Well, I can get away with one more add-on that'll hold me over for another couple months, but at the rate I'm going, guys, I'm telling you, let me show you this book, all right? Rich V came, all right? And I'll tell you what, I've got the video, I have to upload it. It's giving me a hard time. It keeps like freezing and this, I don't know what it is. So I have to render it and then edit it and then re-render it. Guys, this book right here, I'm telling you, this book, I'm doing so much shopping out of this book, it's not even funny. And here, let me turn the camera around. The Lyle book right here. Alright. Actually, yeah, David, you looked at this book. This book has got everything in it. And then when you go online, the prices are so cheap. Like so cheap. I almost got this, but then I learned how to do these with my hands. So don't ever buy this tool. It's great. I know a lot of guys fight with these horseshoes. I call them horseshoes. But there's a way to do them with your hand, and it's easy. I fought with those and fought with those. But there's the one tool. See, I have them marked wherever I want it. Or wherever there's something I want. I want the e-brake tool. But where's the one tool? It's the fan clutch tool. I think it's at the end. And this tool is just, I used it for the first time. And it's just an amazing tool. There's those TPMS tools. I love those. Where is it here now? And these tools are so affordable, it's not even funny. There's another e-brake tool I just ordered. It was $4. And they're lifesavers. They make life a little bit easier. And these are all specialty tools. I just recently got that. I got that. The infamous spark plug puller for the broken Triton plugs. I have this. I've got a lot of tools in this book. And then there's a tool Rich showed me over the weekend. It's a water pump tester. Never have I heard of such a thing. And it tells you if the water pump is bad. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. It tells you if you have a bad water pump and a bad head gasket. It's pretty neat. It's kind of pricey, but it's neat. This is part of it. This is an attachment to it. Oh, here it is right here. And you can get this for like $100. It's the pneumatic fan clutch tool. You put it on your air hammer and it breaks them free, no problem. I mean, you can always use the chisel bit, but again, you fuck up the nut. You can always get them off with a chisel bit, but it's not the right way to do it, per se. I have this. Oh, okay, cool, Ken. Yeah, like I said, the tracking's there. Like I said, that was a fucking nightmare. I thank God that I work with those people. The postmaster was like awesome about it. He called me directly and he was like, I need you to come down here and look at this. You know, because he was there when I shipped it. And he even mentioned something about it, and I was like, I don't know. She packed it. I thought it was gonna be good, and then after that, I even fucked up the zip the second time. So you'll see the little paper over it, the sticker where I rewrote the zip code. So Jesus, but yeah, Monday it'll be there. Just a heads up. I promised you, because I know you need it for Christmas. So I was like, I shot straight down there. I left work when he called me. I was like, I got to run to the post office, which they don't care because we work for them. I have this. I paid more money than I should have for this, but that's a great tool. Here's another good version of it. This is a different version, a little bit cheaper, and it's actually nice to have both kind. Even though they're the same tool, they're a little bit different. This one's like a lower profile. Then they have the oxygen rethread kit, and this is another one. I'd like to get this, the oil pan rethreading kit. That's neat. I have these. I have these. I've got these. I'm telling you, these things, all these tools are so affordable. It's not even funny. These are nice. This is that's why I folded this. These are the stud removers. Very nice. You hammer them on and you just spin them off. I have this. I have this. I have all these. I have this. These are lifesavers. These window holders are great for when you're doing regulators and stuff. They hold the window up. You don't got to worry about it dropping. People use duct tape and that fucks it all up. I have this, the battery terminal and wiper arm puller. Justin, honestly, I can't even tell you how to get these. I'm going to show you something here in a second that Rich sent me. I have these. And you guys are going to be like, holy fuck. He brought like every manufacturing book for me. I have these. Yeah, Mac rebrands all of this stuff. And you pay like triple. Like this tool here, I believe is like $5. And Mac charges like $30 for it. There's just so many good save your ass and a bind tools in here. It's not even funny. I have these little guys. These are great. I paid $5 for those. I bought this guy. This was, you guys saw in that one video, I kept asking all the tool dealers about this and no one could tell me where it was. And then finally one of them found it and I got it. I love this tool. So many hoods come in that the shocks are broken and no one wants to fix them. And that saves them. Oh, and these are also a must-have. These are a tap socket set. You know, so you don't have to use your stupid little tap handle. You just put your taps in these and it turns them into sockets. The Ford radio tool remover. I just bought these for like $3. Tell you what, where is it? The pump set. Or the topper, I probably passed it already. Yeah, I did. But let me show you this. Rich brought me, like, literally, no shit, guys, like 2,000, if not more, dollars in tools. So that's why I'm trying to upload this video. Like, he brought me Snap-on tools, Lyle tools, everything, like... And then he brought me boxes of gloves, like, he hooked it up, but check this shit out. Brought me all sorts, look at all these. Look at all this. These are all books he brought me. Tool books, like right from the manufacturers. Specialty tools. Alright? This is how you guys save your money. Specialty tools. Alright, all this shit. Boxes of gloves. We all know those boxes alone are expensive. Look at this. The VIM tools. I love Vim. I call them Vim, but it's VIM. Alright, these tools are great. David, I have that key. You know what, David? You say, and you only brought me a key. David, I didn't want nothing from nobody. You know what I mean? And you know what? You might have only brought me a keychain, but look at, let me show you something, David. The letter you sent me, your letters are on my fridge. That's where my letters go from all you guys. And your letter is right there. And then the keychain you sent me, or you brought for me, the keychain is right here on my keys. See what I'm saying? Those small things count, David. You know what I mean? They mean a lot to me. It doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be tools. Like I said, letters are the most important things to me. When I get letters, that means the most. I'm very appreciative for Rich and him bringing all these tools. But, you know, like, I don't ever want anyone to think that I'm not appreciative of everything. I love letters. Honestly, and you guys would be like, bullshit, I'd rather get a letter than a tool any day of the week. I could buy tools myself. Writing myself a letter would just be stupid. Here's another Lyle book. This one's a little older, it looks like. Then you have like Tool Mart. Well, this just goes on and on and on. Like, there's the pads he sent me for a snap-on grinder. That's, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a snap-on tool greaser. It's the actual pump to grease like the heads of your air ratchets and stuff. Like books and books. All sorts of stuff. So, yeah, it was awesome. Like, it was really nice for them to come. I really enjoyed it. You know, like I said, I'd rather a letter any day of the week. I'm telling you guys, I stand by this tool. I stand by it. This tool here, it's part number 190. It's the relay tester. I know it's a little blurry, but this thing, man, you just plug your relay into it. No guesswork. Plug it in, click test, and it says good or bad. That's easy as 1, 2, 3. You don't got to pull the caps off of them. You don't got to, none of that madness. So, that's always good. I love that tool. That tool's like 60, 70 bucks. You can get it for online. I got that one from Napa. Napa gave me and Bill like this big credit limit, and it's so hard not to spend on it, but I don't. I got that, and I got a couple other things. They literally will let us get anything we want. So if I wanted the Encore tomorrow, I could just go to Napa and be like, yo, order me the Encore. And the next day it'd be there. And they like pretty much let us pick our payment. Alright, let's see if the video froze back up. If it did, I'm gonna have to restart the computer. I'll be pissed if this doesn't end up working. I was expecting to run into problems because it's such a big... We're at 19.4%. Still going, 19.5%. Just might be out tonight, fellas. We might make it. How cool would that be? I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for it and asked me, when's it coming? When's it coming? And I keep trying to get it out. So what's new with any of you guys? Anything? I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette here, just like I always say. It'll be there, hopefully. Because then once it renders, I gotta upload it to YouTube. That usually doesn't take long. That'll probably take like 15 minutes. This is the biggest video I've ever uploaded. And it's crazy because normally I rewatch the video to make sure I didn't mess something up. So there might be a couple mess ups in there because I did not. After I stared at that video so long, like editing, you know, putting it together, I didn't want to look at it another minute. So I didn't do like a rough watch, I guess you would call it, because I didn't want to look at it another second. I love Bill to death, but I see him every day. I spend more time with Bill than I do my old lady. Because we're always at work. So, any of you guys get any new tools? What's up? I want to know. No. So, if there's any type of tools, Justin, you're gonna love the Husky Air Hammer. I have that as well. The Husky Air Hammer is great. Oh, Ken, you're gonna have a lot of tools on Monday. I'm not gonna go into numbers or anything, but Ken just got the tool deal of a lifetime. You know, Ken's been there from the for a while now, and Ken's always been very, very supportive. So I hooked Ken up, and I always kind of, you know, give him favoritism as far as like first option if I'm getting rid of anything. But Ken has been great, a great subscriber. I mean, all of you have. But so he's got a lot of good tools coming to him, and actually I gotta get David's out. Yours will go out this weekend, David. And then I have one more thing that's gotta go. All the winners got their stuff. I do still have to send out the Milwaukee bag. I forgot about that. That's set to the side. So that'll go out on Monday. I just bought a new tool to remove the locks on the pins for shoe brakes. DIY, just so you don't sound like an amateur, those are drum brakes, is the proper term. Those are drum brakes. And that tool, all right, it's normally you get two sizes on that tool. It's a flip tool. He said, yeah, that. It's a, what's up, Frank? So, yeah, when you buy that, you should usually get the flip tool. Yeah, it's finished. That flip tool is good for, you know, pretty much all of them. You'll see in my toolbox tour, I've got pretty much every brake tool known to man. Like, as far as specialty tools, I have as many as I could possibly get. I love specialty tools. Specialty tools just make your life so much easier. So much easier. You gotta have specialty tools. If you don't have specialty tools, life's a little bit harder. You know, Rich always says dealership tools. I guess he calls them dealership tools. Rich gave me a lot of good tools. A lot of good tools. Like he gave me the tensioner tool for the Mini Cooper. Oh my God, I'm telling you guys, try and put a belt on a Mini Cooper without the proper tool. It's all, we did it, but it's next to impossible. It's next to impossible. I personally didn't do it, but it was done at the shop, and it took about a good hour to put the belt on without the tool. And that was one of the tools he brought me. And the funny thing, what's up, Frank? Did you get my text message, Frank? The I actually couldn't parking brakes for 99 Explorer couldn't fit behind the axle hub. All right, yeah, just shoot me your response to that, Frank, so I know what to do. Because that's my secret I'm telling these guys about. Wait till that's gonna be awesome, dude. Yeah, it's funny. David Young came here from Nevada. Hot as balls there, and he came here, and the day he came it was snowing. We got another inch yesterday. How come there's 30 people in here and only 18 thumbs up? But you could throw a rock and hit the M&M factory from here. So I made David and Rich V take a picture with the giant M&Ms. I haven't been doing much side work lately because with Rachel got sick a couple times, and Spike's required so much attention. I haven't had time to do anything. Like, life is just really, really hectic the past couple weeks. So it's like, it's the past 2-3 weeks have just been horrendous. Like, very, very stressful. And very time consuming, I guess you could say. Jose, absolutely, I would recommend that stuff from Harbor Freight. Those things you really can't go wrong with. Yeah, Hackettstown. I literally live like 30 seconds away from the M&M plant. And they got all the big M&Ms outside. Actually, it's the M&M figures, and they hold up the awning. And they're massive. Yeah, as far as the I don't know too many places in New Jersey. I just moved here last year, so I don't know. I don't travel much. The only place I've been to was like outside of where I'm at is Frank M's. Frank M Tex. I don't really go anywhere in PA. It's the only place I've had a reason to go to, or in New Jersey. Oh, guys, I'm gonna do a video on this. Check this out, right? Snap-on and Craftsman work together. That's automatically gonna get a shit ton of views. What do you guys think about this? Check this out. All right, so this set is very expensive, but if you get it on sale, you can rock it for like 150. Otherwise, these sockets are like 25 bucks a piece, and they're low profile 3/8 set. And then you get the low profile ratchet. I haven't used this for much, But this ratchet is great for differential drain plugs on like your Hyundais and Hondas and stuff. For your four-wheel and all-wheel drives, because you really can't ever get anything in there, and this fits in there nicely. But check this out. So I have these, right, and these are great. Not lifetime warranty. I don't know if any other companies are, but these are rebranded. All right, and these are your turbo sockets, but they're low profile turbo sockets. All right, and these are great for rounded out fasteners and also studs. Now, I kept trying, normally I'd use them with a wrench or ratcheting wrench, but I couldn't find a socket to work with them because it would drop all the way in the bottom of the socket. But then I thought about it and I was like, let me use these. And so what I did was, let me find the right size for one. Yeah, right here. And look how perfect that fits in there. And then also, I have the cobalt magnetic inserts that go in case they keep falling out. But look how perfect that is. Look at that. It sits right in there. And now it turns it into like a socket. And it's still low profile. It's only about a ½ inch longer than what it normally would be. Like, is that not perfect or what? Craftsman and Snap-on come together. That's an instant 10,000 views right there. I think I'm going to do a video on that just because it works so well. This is a great set to have. Again, I don't know. I think SK are lifetime warranties, and I think SK makes these. And you got to have these. You got to. If not these, at least the sockets. But I like having everything. I like having both. As far as extraction goes, I like having all the tools I can because I'm getting better and better at extracting fucked up stuff. And it's nice to be able to do that. I have a great teacher. One of the guys that work with us, he's not really a tech or anything, but the man can get a bolt out of absolutely anything. Anything broken, the man can get out. He's just like a genius when it comes to that stuff. He'll sit there and sit there. If it takes him a day or 2 days, and he won't stop until he gets it out. But this set, if not for anything, get the socket. Especially the 1/4 inch set. The 1/4 inch set is real nice. And the 1/4 inch set, my Snap-on rep gave me the holder, and I got the ratchet, and I have like 5 of the sockets because I only bought the ones I was going to use. But now it drives me crazy that there's missing ones, so I'm just going to get them all. I'm just going to pay twice as much, though, because I can't buy the set now because I have half of the sockets for it. This I did get on sale for like $140 or $150. Otherwise, it's like $300, $280 or something. It's a very expensive set. I would definitely wait till it goes on sale. It's nice, but I don't use it all that much. I don't use the ratchet that much. A few people missed that thumbs up button. Come on. 25 thumbs up, 32 people. Something's not adding up here. Yeah, guys, do me a favor, too. If you're watching the videos as you're scrolling, because I know a lot of you guys go to the comment section or whatever, just hit the thumbs up button. It's too easy. It really helps me out, and then it gets the videos out there. It takes a millisecond. A millisecond. In fact, not just mine, but anybody video you watch. And literally, like, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. You know, no big deal. That's what it's there for, so we know, you know. That's how we judge our content. But something's better than nothing, you know. Like, even a thumbs down is better than no thumbs at all. It's very, very easy, and it only takes a second. There we go. Now the numbers are going up. He said, damn it, I gotta go. Go ahead then. It's alright. It's coolio. Let's go see where the video's at, though. That's what we need to do. We need to see where the video's at. Let's see where it's at. I always have a beard. It's just that I shaved around it. That it looks like I'm looking at it in the video. I'm like, wow, I have a beard now. And there it is. 28%. Still didn't freeze up this time. Oh, guys, actually, hang on. Let's see what he's doing. He likes the heater, so I made him his little thing. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see if he's mad. He's going to hiss. There he goes. Hear him? Oh, you got poopies under there. Where? He's almost potty trained now, but I don't have his thing out. It's actually getting cleaned. Come here. Come here. Come here, booger. Everyone wants to see you. Come on. There. Dun, 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 dun. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go right over there under your favorite spot. Why are you sneezing? Don't sneeze. Come on. Go ahead. There he goes. Oh, that's not good. See, this is why I gotta watch him. All those sneezes. They told me that might happen with the new meds. And there he goes. But alright, he's sneezing pretty bad. I gotta check on him. Make sure I gotta give him his meds again anyway, so. But no, that's the Toolbox tour. It's up, well, it's rendering, and then I'm gonna upload it. But I gotta get going, give Spike his meds, so I will see you guys in the comments of the Toolbox tour. Let me check up on him. Sorry guys for cutting it short, but I gotta tend to him. I'll see you guys later.